Okay, that's okay. Oh, it's just technical issues. We can keep going. So we started. I was just giving you some scientific significance of the navratri and how it directly actually relates to the work that we are doing even on every Sunday. So the, the deeper meaning of all of these activities, as you can see, is to do with our chakras. So now we've done basic asanas. We keep going. So if you can do and lift yourself up. Okay, so twist your body. So each of those again centers that I was talking from Muladhara right up to the Sahasra. Okay, you can lift yourself. Good. Up. Okay. And then on your toes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm down. Now we lie down and do exercises for our stomach area. Okay, so lift your legs at 45 degrees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Touch the floor. Come up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Press the floor. Back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so breathe in and out. And now make big circles by opening your lower, then do the opposite, clockwise, anti-clockwise. Okay. So this Tara, sorry, as the shoulder extends, so you bring your body up, hold it, Sarvangasana, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Spread your legs open, front, back, and try and touch the floor, okay? Go as far back, Halasana, okay? One time, right. Right, lie down. Okay. Now, bring your knees as close to yourself. 1, 2, 3. Opposite side. 1, 2, 3. Now both of them hold together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, go up, down, up, and down. Down. Go right side to the left, to the right side, to the left, to the right side, and to the left. Okay. Now lie down, Matrishwasa. You lift yourself as much as you can, hold it, and then use your shoulders around your shoulders with your arms to lift yourself in a chakra asana position. Down, hands on your back of your head, and now do makarasana. So you move your knees to the right, to the left, left, right, left, right, left, right. Okay. And right. Keep moving. And now lift your left leg towards your right side as much as you can. Like a variation of Makarasana. 1, 2, 3. Change side. Go the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change side. Okay. Just extending the side of your tummy area, your back. Navasana or Bhotasana. Come up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Come up. You sit down. Gomukasana. In Gomukasana, you try and sit on your right heel. Okay, and your left leg goes over your right knee. Twist your body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And further 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And on your back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On your back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you can touch your knee, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change side. Okay. Right leg over your left knee. Twist your body as much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Push further. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And try and hold your hands on the back over your neck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the last part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just in this one position, you can actually do lots of exercise in Gomukhasana around different muscles of your body. You get stretched. You notice every time Sadhguru is sitting, he's always sitting on the heel, okay, of his feet, which is under your, what I was talking in the beginning about the Muladhara energy chakra, okay. So he's very balanced when he speaks. His reaction time is very, very small in terms of how he talks and answers a question. He's totally in control. But yeah, so he's always very careful wherever he sits. If you notice, he's sitting on his heel, and he's always pressing on his Muladhara chakra. As I said in the beginning, that these energy centers, if you are mindful or conscious about and have the knowledge of what happens to your body, then you can infuse positivity in each. And there's abundance of energy, and the energy gets misused. Because as you can see, anger, jealousy, hatred would require so much more energy, because your body gets worked up, heart rate increases, your brain waves, your heart rhythms becomes incoherent, your adrenal glands are in fright kind of survival mode. So it drains a lot of energy, and people like Sadhguru and them are able to balance those negativities, and at the same time when they're speaking, they're able to push those energies to a level above into the higher chakra centers, energy centers, and they're able to express in so much depth about any topic, even way beyond religious things. They're talking science, creation, cosmos, everything they can talk about. Yeah, so that is how it is very helpful yoga. Okay, so while we're sitting, make sure you are pressing onto the sole of your feet. Yes, this massaging the palm of your feet. So there's the neocortex, the frontal brain, controls 40% of activities that we do. It's within the frontal lobe of the brain. And brain weighs around some 1,300 grams and uses 25% quota of our blood and energy. So there's why it's not just we get tired like that. We feel we are tired. And you might not have been running or walking or doing any other physical exercise, but your brain is taking so much energy. And so one of these prime benefits of doing yoga is because it then realigns your energy centers, how the brain is utilizing the body energy, how our neurons are firing, because when whatever you do repeatedly then becomes a habit, it gets wired. Okay, so over time it becomes a habit without even knowing. We are trying to now balance the jatara by doing the exercise, so your thumb tries to hit the top of your shoulder. So an acid-base imbalance in yourself is helped by this exercise. Now, the stress that we all live through usually accumulates in muscles and muscles around the head. Okay, so all around your head, so you can physically basically tap them using your palm of your finger, these muscles, just very lightly, just hit around. Okay, so massaging in this manner is very helpful. Okay, so make a fist, put on the right arm, breathe into the right nostril, out to the left. And do the opposite, into the left, out to the right. 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 Now we'll do exercises facing downwards. Okay, so with the line on the back now, facing the front, onto your tummy side. First in exercise, you can do either push-up or you can do plank, whatever you can do. I'll do 100 push-ups. Okay. Okay. Lie down on your tummy. Extend your arms upwards and push your leg downwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now rest your chins on your thumbs and bring your ankles towards your back. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Snake pose, Rapasana. Hold your hands, legs together. Move your body to the right, left, right side, left side, right side, left, right, left, right. Now hands by your side, try and lift your legs back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Touch the floor, back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Touch the floor, back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Breathe in and out through your nostrils. Now, hold your ankles and pull towards yourself. Both ankles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, move up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go right side. and twist to the left, right, left, right, left. One more time, right, and left. Good. Lift your right hand and ankle, and hold with your left hand and push as much as you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now support your right knee with your left ankle and lift yourself up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change side. Breathe out. Opposite leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay here. Now balance on one knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now first squeeze yourself downwards by going this way. Go as far as possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inside. Left knee. Inside. Push yourself downwards as much as you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back. Now stay on your 4. So hands and knees and try and move your tummy up. Okay. So breathe in, go down, up, breathe out, push your tummy in and move your tummy clockwise. Breathe again in, out, do the opposite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in, out, same. Breathe in, out, push your tummy in, breathe in, out. Breathe in. Okay. So you are exercising your tummy area by doing that. Okay, now Balak position or child pose, go down as possible. 1, 2, 3. Namaste on the back of your, on the back, and then go and touch the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sthirasana, so lift yourself up on your knee and try and go as far back. On hold your ankles, push yourself back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now sit on your ankles and then go further down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the last part of that is going all the way. Okay, sit on your ankle and let yourself go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come up. Right. Sit on your knees like this, called Vajrasana. Okay, very helpful, especially after you've eaten or digestive, functional, physiological process is very good position. Okay, now we'll do in this position, Mandukasana. So have your fingers together, put around your belly button. As you breathe out, go and try go, keep going down and pressing the fingers on your belly button. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back, breathe in, breathe out. Now press your right hand with your left, where your fingers are together, same position. Press further, go down. So you can feel it, you're increasing intra-abdominal pressure. Okay, so pressing onto the digestive organs, the functions, which basically runs the body. That's the place where the whole process of food digestion and the physiology and most of the body functions actually are controlled by here. Now, along your thighs, at the level of your belly button, have your fingers together. So, around kidney area, basically, pressing. Breathe out. Breathe in. One more time. So, you're using a body weight for most of the asanas exercises, and it's very controlled in that manner and rhythmic. And if you are mindful, it's very effective. Gyms, big weights, yeah, you can make bulky. Out of proportion, lots of things happen. But physically, you can because you're using weights and body responds to it. But you yourself have a weight. We can use this body weight, and that's what yoga usually does. It utilizes our body weight to actually do exercises for muscles, tendons, and it's very helpful. I've maintained my upper body strength and muscles just by doing this exercise, simple exercise. Don't have to lift a lot of weight even, but it's more about looking at a holistic manner. Okay, so body as a part of your mind, and mind is a 90% control on your physiology of the body. So, and brain, what is called is very easy to train brain into either you are physically pushing yourself doing it or mentally thinking about it, the body starts producing the same reaction. And that's why we have so many things that we can do. We can make ourselves ill and sick by being always angry, by being comparing everything in life, being jealous, it's hatred, anger. It down regulates our genes, our chemical processes. So makes us unhealthy. In same way, if you use the positive attributes, which is love, compassion, faith, or belief in good things, your body responds to. So that is actually a very positive thing about the mind in that manner. That it can actually contribute so much more if you were to move out of this web of Maya or the illusion or the materialism and its negativities that you always carry. If you move out into the other side, in that way, it's very positive, very helpful. So to make the transition is what is hard because we are programmed from third trimester of pregnancy to the 30, 35 years of our life in a certain manner. And you are basically chemically, your body is addicted to this negative behaviors that we have. And because you're addicted, the brain is lazy organ in that manner. It doesn't want you to change whatever you have. With little bit of pleasure you might get, but even much more pain, it still keeps you in there. So everybody decides 1st of January that I'll have a different diet, but 1 month they are gone. And in all activities that the people want to change, because there is a physiological chemical reactive process that is actually holding people really to change their behavior. And it's really not a fault at a very superficial level. You have to knowledge of the body to realign and change. Yeah? So yoga in that way, apart from providing knowledge, gives you these different exercises, activities, uh, trains you this mindfulness, and actually helps you produce this energy, positive energy, because it balances your chakra to realign yourself, to get deep into your subconscious and start expressing what you've always wished for and what everyone looks for, which is being peace, happy, joyful, compassion, empathy, and that's why it's very helpful. And it truly is very holistic. It goes through your physical, mental, and then eventually, if you continue this practice, then there's a spiritual advancement of a self from metaphysics into real, because these energy centers keep running up to very right to the top of your head level and beyond your brain, and the comprehension of the what's called the quantum field or the infinite consciousness, the energy, the Paramatma quality, that's feasible too. So, we're very fortunate in that way that we had people our rishis, I said they were research scientists, they put all this together. Okay, exercise for your eyes. Move your hands, extend them, keep your neck straight, look at the fingers on the right with your eyeballs without moving your neck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go diagonal, right side up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Left side downwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Left side up now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right side down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Horizontal again. Right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hands on your thighs. Now look as far as possible. And quickly bring your eyeballs to the tip of your nose, far away, back, far away, tip of your nose, far away, tip of your nose, far away, tip of your nose, far away, tip of your nose. Okay, now go clockwise. 12, 3, 6, 9, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12. Go anti-clockwise. 12, 9, 6, 3, 12, 9, 6, 3, 12, 9, 6, 3, 12. Okay. So we did some exercises for neck. Push your right cheek towards the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Downwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back of your neck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shoulder exercises. In, out. Okay. Out, in. Okay, we already did the wrist exercise, so that's okay. All right, so we've done most of the exercise, sitting, lying down, front, back. Now we'll do some exercises standing up. Okay, so before that, all right, we can do this exercise. You can lift yourself. 1, 2, 3, 5. Like that. You can do this if you can. Or you can do this. Bring on your tummy as well. Okay. So like every week, we slowly try and train our muscles to lift us without using our hands. Yeah, so lie down and we lift ourselves. So push yourself up using the strength of your legs. Don't touch the floor and try and come up. So like that, all right? Okay. Okay, so we do some exercise standing up now. All right, so I'll just get this camera photoed out. Right, standing up exercises, all right. So asanas. First is just make it a more deeper breathing. So breathe in and out, in, out. Breathe in, out. Stretch your leg ahead. Just jump, increase your heart rate a little bit. You can do this. Again, it increases the strength of your muscles of your back end. Go down, up, lift. Okay, Anjali Asana. Hands in this position. Go down, Hold yourself. Come up. Hold your ears. Go down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. One more down. Malasana. Hold it here. One, two, three, 4, 5. Okay, now size for the knees. Okay. Clockwise, rotate them. Anti-clockwise. Then, and pelvic. Size clockwise and anti-clockwise. Okay. Good. Now we'll do some specific asanas. First one is tree pose. A brikshasana. So holding yourself. You know how a tree stays like that entire life, be it whatever weather. So be straightforward, sturdy in your life. Okay. Whatever happens, weather, storm, hurricane, okay, learn to live. Whatever you have to face. And on one leg, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sideways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lift yourself. 1, 2, 3, 5. Go opposite. Push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Now we do further pushing of our knee. Go down, down. Use support of your thighs. Straighten up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change side. Push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And if you can balance yourself on one leg while lifting. Change side. Right. Let's do now Chandra Namaskar. Okay. So moon position. For that, do what's called Trikon Asana. Trigonometry comes from Trikon. Okay. So holding your ankle, look up, push your hands down, hands together, go down as much as you can. Support with your knee and then lift yourself up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And come down and sit on your right ankle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down. 1, 2, 3. Lift yourself up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, out, in, out, in, out, up, push, front, and up. Okay. And the last one is Surya Namaskar. All right. So breathe in, face the east. Om Suryaya Namah. Okay. Express gratitude in life. Okay. If you know how to be gracious, and we have to be thankful to anything and everything that is around us, because that's how fine the life is. It's dependent on so many things. Gratitude has a huge amount of positive, or the most powerful vibrational energy inside us. So learn to express this gratitude. Always breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, touch your toes, breathe in, and then go down. Both together. Breathe in, touch the floor. Ashtanga, chin, knee, and toes are touching. Lift up, breathe out. One right leg up, then left leg. Push your left leg in, straighten yourself. Hands together, up. That was half a cycle. Now do the opposite side. On the left side, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Touch your toes. The left leg goes straightens. Both legs in the plank position. Down. Parvatasana. Left leg up, then right. Push your right leg in. Both legs together. Up. So we do 2 more cycles. Breathe in, out. Touch your toes. Right leg straightens. Plank position. Ashtang Bhujang Parvatasana. Right leg, left leg in. Straighten yourself. Up. Now, if you do it from the left side, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in and out. Straighten, plank, Ashtang Bhujang Parvatasana. Left leg, right leg. Put it in. Both legs together. Up. And the last cycle. Start from the right side. Breathe in, out, breathe in and out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And the last. Okay. Breathe in, breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, so this is 3 cycles. You can do whatever time you have. If you don't know anything, any other asanas or postures, you can just do, yeah, Chandra Namaskar or Surya Namaskar. That's good enough. As long as you can do some exercises for some time. Now we'll do your favorite asana, which is like the corpse position. Before that, I just do this. Try and keep improving. That. Yeah. Okay. Now you can do the shoulder stand, Sarvangasana, and I'll do the headstand. Okay. The Sarvangasana is on the shoulders, or if you can do the headstand, good. So for a small while, we'll just do this to help blood flow. Okay. Up. Yes. Helps flow blood, yeah, from the legs towards the heart, and then from heart towards the brain. Either it's opposite day, whole day, yeah. When you lie down, then it's neutralized, but otherwise it's helps doing this asana in terms of blood flow. Okay, so now we've done all exercises, physical exercises at least. We'll do now what's good. We'll lie down flat and do Yog Nidra. Okay, so we do Yog Nidra, which is part of our last asana. Okay, so you lie flat. You lie down flat. Hands by your side, looking upwards, separated from your body, about 5 centimeters. Legs are separated as well. Your neck is straight, looking upwards, aligned with your spine. Smile on your face. One of the best things, healing things you can do to your body is try and maintain a state of smile all the time. This state of smile in your body is reflective of being gratitude, being happy, being joyous. And as I talked about the vibration or electrical impulses that runs by those, that state of your self is humongous in terms of activating your positive genes in your body, good health. So try and have a smile, okay? Smile on your face and open your ears wide and good. Listen to me. I take you the journey of your body. In the beginning, I talked about how we are programmed, selves and slaves to our mind, and the body becomes the master rather than you because it's addicted to the set of program that you've been exposed from third trimester of pregnancy up to 30 years of your life. And that sits as just subconscious. So Yoga Nidra, this exercise is a journey through your body to revisit, because that 10% of your conscious self has to become your master, not the subconscious, which is actually controlling you without you knowing. It's actually very interesting. We even don't realize this. Okay, so breathe in through your nostrils, deep breath, oxygenate yourself, right? Push yourself to your nostrils, throat, in your lungs, expand your lungs so that it's filled up nice and good. And watch with your third eye inside how the oxygen is bound to hemoglobin, red blood cells, and it's taken by the blood to the heart, and heart comes to the 50 trillion cells in your body. Become aware. That's mindfulness. Live. That's called being conscious. Otherwise, if you leave it to neutral, our nature, our fear factor, our anger, our jealousy, our neutral family-based living individuality even makes us selfish in the way we breathe. You see why we breathe so superficially, like it only goes to our throat? Is a reflective of that mind state subconsciously that, oh, I don't want to share anything with anyone. Okay, so with even the breath, we are selfish, and it's very harmful to the body. It's not yours anyway. The breath is free, but your subconscious makes you breathe so superficially, and that is one of the problems. You're never quite fully aware or conscious even, because breath is the only way which can help you link yourself with your mind. Otherwise, mind is in the hands of the ego, ahankar, and that is a disaster. The ego is very good when we are growing up. It gives us the confidence. It tries to bring us into a state of living where you become in control. But that control becomes so powerful through these years, as I was saying, up to 30 years in mastering yourself, that it doesn't want to give away that power in yourself that it is. And we all become slaves to this. First, this ego, the mind, and then the body becomes habitual, totally neutralized in a manner. It only does those things because for 30 years it's been doing that. And when you want to change your body now, it doesn't need even the mind to actually keep in that cycle, whether it is the master even of the mind. You know how your senses become so addicted to so many things? It's a body addiction that controls the mind. In the beginning, it is the mind, but it's so intertwined, that web it creates itself. We watch, our true self is just a poor observer without even knowing what is happening to the body. So breathe in deeply. Reflect where the breath is coming from Brahman, the space, free for you. Oxygenates your body. And as you breathe out, watch blood flows from your tip, top of your head, comes to heart to lung, and it expresses the deoxygenated blood carbon dioxide. Carbon again comes from carbohydrate and fat. It comes from the sugar, the things we eat. So one of the reasons why breath is very helpful in proper metabolism and weight control is because it literally removes carbon. Okay. Whilst we need to control the amount we put in terms of carbon, which is carbs, sugars, and things, but if you know how to breathe properly, deep breathing, okay, so you can express, increases the fat metabolism, or what's called the metabolic function. And the chemical formula is expression of carbon dioxide from breakdown of carbohydrates or sugars with energy production and carbon. So it comes out like that. Breathe out, watch it. It's called a pan. It provides us with the motor sensory connections in our body so that we are aware of our environment without thinking about it. So your balance, your proprioception, how you walk, what happens when you are standing or sitting up, all these things from Apan Shakti. Breathe in, deep breath again. Now move your attention from the heart to the belly button area to the top. The third prana, it's called Saman. It's called Jatharagni, which is the balancing of your digestive secretions in your body, reflective of the sun. Without sun, the planetary system collapses. Nothing is existent anymore in this universe, at least. Same way your body will go if there is no fire in your body. Cold means dead. Jatharagni. So watch these effects and balance it. Okay, all these actions help balance roof, run, roshni, brightness of your life, energy that comes to your body comes through this prana. Breathe again. Fourth type of breathing is called saman. So pran, apan, saman, udan. So udan is reflective of the pran was reflective of the space, 99%, electrons is 1-2%, and within that, apart from those neutrons, protons, the space that is there is the energy, and same way the body has got 35-70% of fluid, like ocean supports the earth, that way body is supported by fluid. So stone breath, CSF in the brain floats in it, heart floats in what's called pericardial fluid, lung floats in what's called pleural fluid. All your intestine, pancreas, organs, kidneys are surrounded by what's called peritoneal fluid. Baby grows in what's called amniotic fluid. This fluid, this cohesion, शीतलता प्रदान करती है. Breathe again. The fifth prana is called dhyan. Sarup, structure of your bone. 205 bones, tendon, like muscles in your body. Different planes of the physical body, chemical, biological, magnetic. Okay, so we understand some components of it. We are very good at doctors with physical body cutting, pasting, and doing this stuff. We have some actions along the chemical level, so we give medicines and things to replace certain deficiencies, minerals and chemicals by using chemicals, and that is a problem because once if you don't have anything inside the body, there is no choice. But if you're just taking it because you are lazy, then your pharmacy of the body closes. Because the body can produce all these things. And if you eat properly, using organic stuff, these things are maintained balance. But being lazy and totally dependent, then your pharmacy of your body will one day close as well. So understanding the process is very important. Breathe in. So beyond that, the physical body, there is more. We talked about mind, how powerful it is, the placebo effect that it does on your body. It's very powerful, but we don't have at the moment means to access. Or, we have some understanding in our psychological medicines, psychiatry and stuff that we do, but really there's no apparatus or we don't have x-rays or any way of measuring. We can measure the electrical impulse, electrical um, energy that is either for heart ECG or the EEG of the brain and things. But more than that, it's very difficult to measure, and that's why we have difficulty understanding. But doesn't mean that something you can't measure doesn't exist. Okay, so this is the limitation of science. Science is very good in measuring and validating and proving because it runs on hypothesis. But if a scientist is a human and human mind is whatever creates the hypothesis, so the limitation of it is already there. And then there are the components that you can't physically see. Even all our the atoms and things, how we measure is through inference. So the thing about the subtle body of the mind, the feelings of our emotions that we express is very difficult to measure. And yoga, and that's why it's helpful because it helps you have the means of actually teaching you how to balance your mind, how to keep your body or neurons in the brain firing in a proper manner. And beyond that, there is what's called another body called causal body or Atma, or the spirit or the soul. And so you have to have the journey, understanding of those prior to reach there. And if you reach the depth of the causal body, the energy component, the Atma, then everything else will be sorted out anywhere. But it's not easy to be at that plane of existence. So yoga also has means and exercises through meditation and things to actually reach. Yeah, so that's your journey, okay, of your body. Now, so the second apart from breath is the body becomes what we are from 3 kg to 80 kg is the food and drink. Okay, so again, most of it, 90% is subconscious. Your control is bringing the food and chewing it. And we are lazy enough not to even chew the food properly. Because if you only chew the food properly, you make yourself healthier because there's lots of juices that are produced in the mouth by process of mastication or chewing. And they are bacteria, so you don't have to use antiseptic so much that you cleanse your mouth, all the bacteria even goes away. I mean, one thing you have to be very careful now with COVID, it's very important to have the hygiene, but not overdo it because we live with bacteria, okay? Our body has more than 38 trillion bacteria, and bacteria is essential for survival and maintenance of physiology, mind function. So they're not enemies. Enemies don't create a general reactive thing to become 100% septic. No. Part of the problem of today's even the birth process because of cesarean sections is that sterility has created the child is born and lacks the flora because normal vaginal birth process exposes a child when he's born to normal bacteria and things. It's very important so that the healthy bacteria grows inside you. So everything is a balance, okay? So while we are very careful, yeah, we need to be wear mask and make sure you are hygiene, you're not coughing, avoid places where these risky viruses are. But I won't overdo it, even for the mouth, okay? Don't just get carried away. You imagine things that I was mentioning earlier in the yoga time, the software of the brain, what we become, is actually from the TV. the radio, the prevailing culture, right or wrong, religious practices. Okay, so lots of these, your friendship, your peers, your workplace. It's all, this is what the baggage is there. And when you're older and you have more control of your body, or you want to find a direction beyond what you are being controlled by, it's very hard to get out of it. Okay, so be aware. So mouth, okay, food travels down the esophagus. So beyond the here, you don't have any control. Basically, it's again subconscious. So be very careful what you are eating, because acid food, meat-based food, refined foods, food that are cooked outside in massive amounts in restaurant and things, I don't have that positive impact inside your body as is more healthy food cooked at home, which is fruit, vegetable-based food. Because these the food for bacteria, as I said, the trillions of bacteria are fiber, cellulose, and they live in large farms. If you have refined food, soda and stuff, the bad bacteria starts dominating, which move into the small bowel, which is 8 meters of loops of, and that's lined by what's called a thin layer of, well, half the thickness of hair strand is the lining of your what's called small bowel, large bowel, where food absorption happens. And it gets damaged by soda, by acid foods, by refined foods. And our system is intestine is too long, 12 meters. It's not meant for meat-based food, because meat-based food in animals, they need to exit the system very quickly. That's why if you watch carnivores and animals who have meat eating, their system lets it out very quickly. So bacterial food is very important. Okay, and avoiding what you can, being aware, and then eating a lot of fiber food. So which are fruits, vegetables, different colored vegetables, different colored fruits. Okay, they all have different meaning, and it has to be whole fruit and thing. Doesn't mean you go to a juice place and they have pressed the whole fruit and put it in a juice. It's lost a lot of its potential thing, because they remove the fiber part. So all this is a game. This is a gimmick that is played on humans. And as a human, we need to be responsible for what we even learn. So yoga gives you this another different teaching. And through Ayurveda, this is all Ayurvedic knowledge which is slowly coming mainstream now. Understanding the microbial and bacterial population is the basis of Ayurvedic medical practice. It's coming into the Western medicine last 15 years now. Importance of the flora. And it has direct relationship to your mind. It's called enteric neural system. So because gut is large, 70% of your immune system is present within your GI tract. Your immune system gets obviously very badly affected if you are eating the wrong type of food. So where bacteria need food, good bacteria induces has this machinery system which activates the immune system. And immune system, what it does, prevents you from external infections, bacteria, viruses, and things, if it's good, and then internal environment that goes wrong as well. Like we are multiplying trillions of cells daily. Cancer cells are always there. So immune system, what's called natural killer cells, they kill them away. So gut health is very important. Okay. So this is the other teaching of yoga, that it helps you make sure you eat. And apart from your body, the climate itself. 80 billion some animals are killed daily to make people just for their taste bud. Because every other food on the earth, in terms of vegetables, legumes, nuts, fruit, will give you that energy. And all animals which you end up eating have eaten the vegetable things anyway. So you're going to a detour. Okay, so climate change happens massively because of the huge amount of these activities, deforestation, which needs to be done for huge amounts of animal farming. So you never take your children to visit an abattoir, yeah? No parent does. We take our children to watch nice places, sceneries, either man-made or natural, but you don't take them to watch something horrible. Subconsciously, there has to be something wrong about it, yeah, that we avoid. But there is direct, tangible impact on your body and on the climate. So as individuals, beyond every dogma, we have a responsibility. Breathe again. Okay, so take your attention to the sides of the tummy where kidney, a bean-shaped structure, pair of them sits. It's continuously running like your heart, like your lung, taking out all the toxins of your body and removing them. Otherwise, you can't survive. Being conscious and mindful helps the physiology of these things. These are all subconscious. Again, take your attention to the tip of your fingers, to the wrist, to the elbow, to the shoulder, back of your neck, along your vertebrae, go down, back of your knee, to the heel, to the sole, come up, front of your feet, the knees, the thighs, and the pelvic region. On the left side, along the spinal cord, what's called Ida. Okay, these are energy channels, parasympathetic, sympathetic channels, which have direct impact. Positioning of moon, hormone secretion. On the right side, Pingala, sun, forms the circadian rhythm. So Earth is running around the sun, orbiting. Our body is orbiting because the Earth is spinning. So how can you be stagnant? How can you keep sleeping? So we have to just circle with the Earth as it does. So if it's morning, you need to wake up. You can't be sleeping because it's a negative impact on your pituitary gland. Because pituitary gland is the master endocrine gland, it secretes all the hormones that runs this body. Has a direct impact on all the structures in your body. So again, yoga helps you watch your body in these ways, your pineal gland, endorphin, serotonin, dopamine, oxytocin, all these hormones. These are chemicals produced by your body itself. Most of them are in the lining of your gut. GS, that's why bacteria is important. And then pineal gland, pituitary gland. If you have that in proper balance, you have the best pharmacy of the world, which is in your body. So seriously, we need to maintain that activity happening. So thyroid, your parathyroid glands. The gut health imbalance also causes a lot of autoimmune diseases in our body, like thyroiditis, pancreatitis, liver disease, joint disease, heart disease, Alzheimer's, dementia and things. Very, very important, okay, to understand. A lot of these things are happening inside because of imbalance. Called dis-ease state, disease. Is dis-ease. So we are not at the balance or homeostasis of your body is lost, either by eating habits, what you put in your mouth and your tummy is very, very important. Okay? And then not balancing your mind and things also causes disharmony inside your body, disease type. So your thymus is the immune production of these ninja mutants which kill the external things that come in the body or the internal rearrangements that happen to stop cancer and stuff. Your mada, maja, asti, bone marrow. These reserves called stem cells of every single thing in our body, including nerve cells, heart cells, kidney cells, skin, so that you look young. But we don't know how to stimulate our stem cells. Again, it's very related to the gut health, stem cell production. It's related to what's called vasovagal nerve stimulation, adrenal glands. So we live in this concrete jungle of survival mode all the time. Survival mode, what? You can't think of compassion, empathy, sympathy, and things. You have to survive. So there's anger, there's fear, there's jealousy, there's hatred, there's heart rate increases, the blood pressure rises. Your body is totally derailed. There is no homeostasis of balance of your body. This is the modern life, and this is what is stress. This is what is destroying your body. This is what is producing cortisol, epinephrines, all these hormones which are very good for short term fight, flight response. If you are attacked, it is very powerful. But to live 16 hours a day, 40, 50 years of your life in that manner is just not possible. Even in olden times, pre-medieval times, when animals were all around humans and humans had to save themselves, it was only momentarily that they either fought or ran or acted dead. They didn't live this thing whole day. Once they were done and gone, they lived in the nature and a balanced way. But here, you don't, because you're scared of your boss, your husband or wife, the media is filling up all this negativity. Don't watch all these news and things daily. It's useless. It's just destroying your balance and creating fear in yourself and anger, causing you prejudice. It's a business. Just be a human, be yourself, be unique, be creative. Don't be a slave to anything and anyone in life. There's agendas being run everywhere, and humans as pawns are slowly being removed of their identity. Of will be nothing left but a number. So the corporate world has total control of you. Think about it. Okay, so your cortisol level needs to be balanced. Okay, how do you do it? It's doing through yoga practices. Okay, so vasovagal curve stimulation happens. Vagus nerve runs from your brain. Okay, so you get smile. You'll be always laughing. You'll be smiling. Your pupils are dilated. Your skin is fresh. Your stem cells releases all these good structures, so your skin is glowing. Your pupils dilated. Your heart rate slow. Your brain functions better, your blood pressure goes down, your peristalsis or movement of food happens, secretions of pancreatic, liver, all the juices that is required for digestion. That this is what is vasovagal nerve stimulation, which occurs through breathing exercise, which we'll do it after this now. And it causes health balance, hemostasis in your body. Bacterial population grows, proper bacteria, food absorption happens, your mind becomes cleansed off. Whatever I'm sharing as knowledge, you automatically start understanding. You have empathy, you have a compassion, and not selective, biased compassion. Every single creature of this universe needs your love, care. That's why you are a human. That's why you've given the highest pedestal in terms of creation, but not prejudice. This is okay to kill, that is okay. No, okay, so it comes with this exercises. We are humans. We only learn, we grow only by learning. We are not animals. We are not conditioned. We have freedom. And freedom, if you start slowly unzipping the program that you are stuck with, then the wisdom and the depth of knowledge will come. And that is a right for every human being to breathe in, take your attention to the tailbone. Now let's finish it off where we started. So energy centers from down, Muladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura, Anahata, Vishuddhi, Nashikagra, Dalat, Trikuti, Ajna, Sahasrara, right on the top of your head. And if you balance all the other energies, what we talked about, then only the energy forms express. The whole navratri, teaching is of removing fear, jealousy, hatred, violence, ill will, negativities, calm, krodh, lobh, moh, mada. All this is what happens. And expression of different colors of women that wear saris is reflective of each of these energy centers being balanced. And if you can move, say for the example, red energy, which is so powerful, it is at the level of Muladhara, and it comes up your channels, it magnifies the expression of, say, your material wealth million times, your power of earning. It goes to the heart, compassion. You have feeling for entire creation, your voice, and if you can open up right on top, you open yourself like in a conical manner, the energy that sits in the quantum field or the infinite consciousness or the God particles. You live in that. So you're not living by or via meta process. Rather, you live through the energy pathway, and that is present in every plane, everywhere. There's no difference in time and space, there's energy. Okay, everything is just now happening at the moment. And that is called liberation. That's called samadhi, emancipation. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, so the second component of your self, the astral projection, then you can feel out of body experience in that stage. There is nothing, no different. So like Jupiter takes 12 years to move around the sun. So how Mahakumbh Mela happens every 12 years because this gravity holds all the asteroids. The Navratri festival, the planetary systems, sun with another hundreds of thousands of years, Hindus have been doing this prayer. How did they know before Hubble or James Webb telescopes? Because you have power within you. The rishis, those scientists, were able to use their faculties beyond their physical senses. Yeah, it's deep within you. When you grow that, because human body deep to its potential far beyond to acquire capacity. If we acquire technologies which have Wi-Fi activities, you don't need a wire or anything to get information and do all these things with phones, and we can pick onto the wavelength to do it, the body can do it as well. Deep inside the body has these energy frequencies. So we are not taught these things. But many years ago, the Hindu science, they used to travel, and that's how they acquired all this knowledge about distance from sun to earth. All this being now proven by Western scientists. So written in the Veda. So metacognition thing, meta word is coming very rapidly. Where did it come from? All this understanding of a subtle body, the quantum field, the unified theory. What does it mean? It means that our interpretation of things at a physical level is limited. But if you can tap into the abundance of your energy frequencies, you become meta, beyond META, not meta, METTER, which is what holds us back. So that knowledge of your access to the abundance and wholesome and oneness, which is Earth is nothing but a dust particle in relation to our universe, forget about others, 100 billion stars, 100 billion galaxies. And their abundance is there for every creation. And we are fighting for little plots of land. And corporate world is so smart, makes a little 300 square meter of land, $1 million or something. This is all part and parcel of a trick, a slavery, modern slavery. You are just, you're mortgaged your life. So see beyond, acquire real energy, real power in yourself so that you're liberated. There is nothing no limitation in material, health wise, wisdom wise. Everybody can obtain this energy. So breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. So navratri is, in that sense, the feminine nature of the creation is the truth. Man-made things, what's called religions, have hijacked the principle of creation, nurture. It's feminine. All those reflection of the 9 days of Navratri prayer is all feminine expression of different colors. And with that, as I said, the implication of removing those vices from our body, from ourselves. It is not to please anyone, it's actually is to make you a more powerful human being so that you can reach to the depths of yourself. So understand the depth of all these rituals and prayers that are part and part of the religion. Okay, not only superficially, go depths because it's very powerful inside. Okay, so now we'll try and activate what we talked about the vasovagal tone and the vibrations and energy and how we stay in a joyful state all the time. Okay, so this is called breathing exercises. The Western, Harvard University has patented it now as called coherence breathing. It's called pranayam, kriya, and pranayam. Kriya means activities, ritual, that was lots of religious things that we do. Yama means more subtle. Pranayam. So first one, Bhastika pranayam. So breathe in through your nostrils, breathe out through your nostrils. As you breathe in, push your tummy out. As you breathe out, push your belly button in, so it comes out. So the dead space, dead air gets filled by fresh air. Hmm? Okay, Bhastika. Right, already you feel energetic, your heart rate nice and good, you're cleansing your lung. Okay, so next one is called Agni Sans. So we breathe in deeply, breathe out all the air, hold it, and try and push your belly button out and in while you are holding the breath. Breathe in, out. Breathe in and out. Okay, so self-explanatory, Jatharagni, we're burning, increasing your metabolism, burning fat. Okay, next one is called Ujjayi Pranayam. So Ujjayi Pranayam is for the throat. You'll feel the vibratory activity around your thymus gland, your thyroid gland, your parathyroid, all this, what we talked earlier, helps stimulate, okay? Do the same, but put the chin on your chest. Lift your neck, close your right nostril, breathe out to the left. Okay, so that's Ujjayi Pranayam. Now we'll do Kapalbhati. Kapalbhati, Kapal, top container, metaphorically opening it up. It's one of the most powerful breathing exercise according to uh, Yajurved, Yoga Shastra, because it balances your entire energy centers from Muladhara right up to the Sahasrara. Okay, it's a breathing out exercise. Keep yourself sitting straight as long as the spine is straight. So what we do is actually, so we are breathing out. Yeah, so exhalation exercise. So you push your belly button in, air gets pushed out, vacuum is created, you get automatically air inside. So you don't concentrate on that, but you concentrate on exhalation. Okay, so we'll do it as much as we can. You can support yourself by this way.
Okay, so it's very rhythmic. All the yoga asanas, breathing exercises are rhythmic. That's why more effective. Okay, so body, all as I said, flows in a rhythmic manner. So that produces that vibratory activity, and if you infuse mindfulness and thought processes with yoga itself, removes those negative state in you. So anger, jealousy, hatred thing goes away. So when you get this positive energies where you have compassion, sympathy, and understanding of everything, it produces positive energy in you. Okay, that's why rhythmic activities are much more powerful, and as it is, the whole universe is in a rhythm. Okay? It's in vibrations, it's energy frequencies. So your body, if you can make it in tune, then you can get literally more power for acquiring whatever material wealth, health, wisdom, oh, the eternal blissfulness then. Okay, so next one is called Kumbhak. So it has three stages of hand breathing. So breathe deeply, then breathe out everything, breathing, then close all your orifices, Mool ban, Jalandan ban, Daan ban, and hold your breath as long as you can. When you can't hold anymore, then slowly breathe in, touching yourself from the lower Muladhara right to the top of your crown. Abhyantarvriti, Bahivriti, Kumbhak. So Abhyantarvriti, Bahivriti, Kumbhak, Mool ban, Jalandan ban, Udaan ban. As you breathe inside, watch yourself, cleansing and balancing those energies and moving the energies beyond the lower level, four towards the upper level. Now we do Anulom Vilom. So breathe in to the left, breathe out to the right. Breathe in to the right, out to the left. In to the left, out to the right. Into the right, out to the left. Into the left, out to the right. Into the right, out to the left. Into the left, out to the right. Into the right, out to the left. Into the left, out to the right. Into the right, out to the left. Now we'll do Nadi Shodhan. Nadi means all those 72,000 neural plexus. So to balance them, you do the same exercise panel of moving in like the Anulom Vilom, but it's very silent. Okay. So breathe in through the left, the count of four, hold it to count of eight, breathe out to the left to the count of nine, in to the right, hold to count of seven, and out to the left to count of eight. into the left, hold it to count of 8, out to the right, keep counting to 9, into the right, hold it to 7, out to the left, to count of 8, into the left, out to the right, into the right, out to the left, into the left, out to the right, into the right, out to the left, okay. You must be feeling very relaxed now, yeah? So that's what breath does. Is the more than 80,000 thoughts a day we get. Imagine how. That's why brain gets tired and we get exhausted. So breath takes it out. So the feeling that you get of relaxation is because it's removed those monkey mind. The being still now is to take advantage to meditate because meditation otherwise it's impossible because it needs stillness. To see the depth of a lake, the water on the top has to be still. To see the Atma, or the deepest component of this body, the causal body, requires stillness of the mind and body as well. That's why we do asana so that we can sit still. And if you can have mind which is still, then you can see the depth of yourself. Who am I? What am I doing? What is the meaning of this life? Why am I born as a so and so? So that depth. So being aware of your mind, being conscious of the subconscious is meditation. Because once you become that, then you can see yourself. Reactions are natural, and there are very positive reasons why we have anger. Reactions in our body are natural. But what is not natural is not being able to control them, that they are controlling you, and you just left are feeling with guilt for next day or for years. So if you are able to see your subconscious, watch yourself, being aware of who you are, which is not this body, which is not this mind, which is not all these cells that makes the body. So that's what is meditation. So we try and do it, yeah. Breathe in deeply. ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। संकल्प। हे परमपिता परमात्मा, हम आपने विभिन्न दुखों की निवृत्ति के लिए और आपके पूर्ण आनंद की प्राप्ति के लिए अपने पूर्ण शक्ति से आपके शरण में आए हैं। कृपया करके आज हम हमारे संपूर्ण दुखों को दूर करके हमें पूर्ण आनंद की प्राप्ति कराएंगे और आपकी कृपा हमारे ऊपर सदा बनी रहे। गॉड गिव अस लाइफ, रिमूव अस पेन, sorrow, bestow our happiness, create us in the art of humanist. Pure and adorable, we meditate on deeply, inspire and guide our intellect in the right direction. Ya, U or Ma, theme, yeah, components Om के. That primordial sound, vibrational energy, most common mantra that is recited in the entire universe actually. It's beyond Hindus. Millions of people in America, Europe, Australia, a lot of developed countries, and everywhere else. Also, whoever does yoga meditates on Om. So that's the greatness of Hindu religion. It shares these mantras of no cost, with no pressure to change or anything. So A is component of the lava, three chakras. So balancing your Muladhara, Sudhishna, Manipur. So your fear factor, the uncertainties, the anxieties is balanced. The superficial addictions to sensual pleasures. So that you can express yourself in the material sense of acquiring all material wealth for good reasons, that you can improve the humanity. U is anahat, heart level. And heart's the biggest powerful energy center in the body. The amount of energy it produces goes around 3 meters in around the body. So if you can have what's called heart and brain coherence, where the rhythm matches the brain waves, and brain waves, as we talked before, changes from beta, alpha, theta, gamma. So how receptive, how deep you can reach inside of your capacity is dependent on those rhythms. So U and Ma is in the top of the neurons itself. So Saraswati component, because God doesn't give anything, gives you intellect, and intellect is the power of wanting anything and everything. So recognizing yourself as who you are, as we talk, it's called pratihara. Vishuddhyatma Chetan Surupu. The body keeps changing, mind keeps changing, emotions keep changing, thoughts keep changing, but I never change. So that realization under the five primordial elements, or the five subtle elements that runs into the mind, or ego, or intelligence, but and the divine, Vishuddhi Atma, which is the introspection, detachment, realization of that state. It leads you into what's called concentration or dhyan, which leads into dharana is concentration, leads to dhyan, which is meditation. And if you maintain this level of awareness of yourself, then it excels you into the stage of blissfulness, samadhi. Ooh. So, how do you maintain the concentration? At least in my search for the last 35 years, I find the attention of the attributes of the Creator, that energy, the qualities, is probably the most closest. And Om as a mantra of the primordial sound, as a default name, may be as close as possible because that is beyond name, is beyond shape and form. So, in terms of our human language communication, that might be as far as we can go. Beyond that is a state only. It is a merger, it's like a heat a iron rod to that extent that it can start looking like fire. It becomes so heated. So it's like that stage, there's no name, shape, form, or anything. It's just you're just fused. You don't become that, but you are part of the fusion. You can't become that because that what is beyond every thing. You can only join, you can't become that. But with that, then there's an iron rod will express that energy and everything. That's what you become. That's called moksha. Oh, Kapela, सर्वव्यापक सर्वशक्तिमान सच्चिदानंद स्वरूप निराकार स्वरूप शक्तिमान जन्मानंद मंदिर विकार नित्य पवित्र सृष्टि करता है उसी की स्थिति प्रार्थना उपासना करनी योग है दौद्रिप आकाश वायु अग्नि जल पृथ्वी हर काल हर समय हर मोड़ हर स्थान 24 गुण 33 कोटियां 5 क्रिया आप अनंत काल से अपने उपकार अपनी आशीर्वादों की वर्षा करते हो प्राणीनाथ की संपूर्ण कामना को आप पूर्ण करते हो हमारे लिए को शुद्ध तथा हित करे उसे आप बिना मांगे स्वयं हमारे गोली में डालते जाते हो आपके आचरण में शांति आनंद वास चरण चरण की शीतल छाया में कम तृप्ति शाश्वत सुख की उपलब्धि तथा सब अविरसित पदार्थों की प्राप्ति में सच्ची श्रद्धा तथा विश्वास हो हम स्थिति प्रार्थना उपासना करें हम आपके अमृत में गोद में काम क्रोध लोभ मोह मद माया मत्सर्य ईर्ष्या इत्यादि कुटी भावनाओं को दूर करो create a organizer protector omnipresent omniscient omnipotent that energy that divinity from eternity to keep showering your blessings all desires of living beings are always fulfilled by what is good and beneficial for us is provided us without asking. May we have complete faith and devotion. May we be like the lotus flower living in this material world, be but away and out of it, remove narrow mindedness, lust, anger, jealousy, hatred, violence, ill will, negativities of our life. का दूसरा सर्वरक्षक आदि दैविक आदि भौतिक आध्यात्मिक पृथ्वी लोग वनस्पति देवलोक स्थूल शरीर सूक्ष्म शरीर कारण शरीर क्रॉस बॉडी subtle causal body beyond all जाके रातों साई या मार सके ना कोई बाल ना बाप कर सके जो this sheath this protector avenger कोई randomness there's no randomness or accidents happening in life there's these vibrations and this communication which is always there to give you all and protect you representative synchronicity, coincidences, magnetism, fulfillment, all happens. Oh. Where we acquire the virtuous qualities of life like forgiveness, simplicity, stability, fearlessness, humbleness, may all good our emotions, may our possessions, may our body be healthy, be strong, mind pure and enlightened, so divine and superb. May blessings all our senses be enlightened, my heart have compassion, sympathy, may our words be amiable, and a vision of love for entire creation, may our complete education and wisdom, may our personality be virtuous and great. क्षमा सरलता स्थिरता कार शून्यता सब अच्छे गुण हमारे संपत्ति बने सात्विक गुणों की प्राप्ति शरीर स्वस्थ तथा परिपुष्ट मन सूक्ष्म तथा उन्नत आत्मा पवित्र सुंदर आपके संस्पर्श है वही सारी शक्तियां विकसित हो हमें हृदय में दया तथा सहानुभूति वाणी में मिठास हो दृष्टि में प्यार हो विद्या तथा ज्ञान से परिपूर्ण करे हमारे व्यक्ति महान तथा विशाल हो दीन आप दीनों के बल में चढ़ने वाले ईश्वर आपके चरणान बिंदु में हमारे जीवन अर्पित सत्य सेवा में लेकर हमें चित्तात करे का तीसरा अर्थ है शुद्धमसि बुद्धमसि मुक्तमसि निरंजनमसि all pure perfect and complete where we strive for the purity and perfection तत्वमसि ब्रह्म जैसी बने हम सच्चिदानंद संकल्प मोक्ष शक्ति विक्रम जी संकल्प हो साधना करे पुरुषार्थ अभ्यास विवेक तब वैराग्य की प्राप्ति डिटेचमेंट है तो शरीर से जो निनेशिया नेगेटिविटी तामसिक स्थिति है जो बात कर रहा था जो जो हमारी वाइसेस है उसको दूर होगा पूरी इंद्रियों की सफाई होती है देखते सुनने की जो डेप्थ इंक्रीज हो जाएगी ये सूक्ष्म शरीर जो है वो निष्काम करने की शक्ति रूप रंग रोशनी जो शब्द वगैरह की शक्ति आने लगती है तब हम अपनी जो आत्मिक शरीर है जो आत्मा है जन्मों जन्मों का संस्कार लेकर आता है उसका सफाई कर सकते योग ही एकमात्र शक्ति है तो जो क्लेश है विद्यास्मिता राग द्वेष अग्नि देश मृत्यु का उल्टा ज्ञान लगाओ बनने की भावना सब समाप्त हो काम क्रोध लोभ मोह मद माया मत्स्य यही शब्द कुटिल भावना उस कुलिन वासनाओं को दूर करो श्लेष्मा की भ्रांति जागृत से स्वप्न सुषुप्ति तुर्य तुर्यता भार्गव भार्गव चेतना है सब स्थिति की मन की स्थिति है उसे हम पहचाने शब्द हमारी वाणी संकल्प ध्यान ज्ञान अंजल की शक्ति आशा अभिलाषा की प्राप्ति आत्मा परमात्मा लोकेशना कुतेशना वितेशना जो अटैचमेंट से दूर है नेत्री भाव करुणा ममता उपेक्षा की प्राप्ति अन्न में आक्रोश मन में आक्रोश प्राण में आक्रोश विज्ञान आनंद में आक्रोश अहिंसा सत्यास्त्य ब्रह्मचर्य तीसरा सौ संतोष ज्ञान की प्राप्ति या नियम नियम है फिर आसन सब करते हैं फिर प्राणायाम हमने किया प्रत्याहार किया अभी धारण कर रहे हैं फिर ध्यान से आता है समाधि की प्राप्ति चित्र दो मूल जो फिर चित्र दो एकाग्रता की प्राप्ति योग चित्त वृत्ति निरोधा सर्विकल से सर्विचार सर्विस से नर्विस संप्रदाय स्थिति संप्रदाय स्थिति सर्वुण से निर्गुण साध शिष्य तक कैवल्य धारणा ध्यान समाधि संयम की प्राप्ति स्थिति की प्राप्ति गरिमा महिमा गरिमा लरिमा महिमा प्राप्ति प्रकम्य विस्तवा प्राण स्वरूप परमात्मा प्राणों का प्राण दुख हरता सुख प्रदाता जगत के उत्पादक प्रकाशवान परमात्मा दे वह केवल ये शिशु का ध्यान करते हैं आप सच्चिदानंद हैं all pure, perfect, and complete. Mantra Chikitsa. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahana Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karvavahi Tejasvinavadhitamastu Mavidvishamahi. Om Takshakshurdehitam Purushachukratushat Vashevi Sharadashatam Jivevi Sharadashatam Shuriyam Sharadashatam Prabham Sharadashatam Dinashyam Sharadashatam Visham Sharadashatam Yajagato Durmay Devitam Duramam Jyotisham Jyotirikam Tanme Manashi Sankalpamastu. Om Trambakam Vijamahi Shudandim Pushpivardhanam Urvarukmiva Vandanam Nityarvishmamritatu Tejumasi Tejumahide Om Balamashi Balamahide Mojomasi Ojomahide Om Veeramasi Veeramahide Om Shahomasi Sahomahide Om Tarupagnesi Tanvam Me Pahi Vichodagnesi Varcho Me Dehi Om Tanoma Tanmama Bhautuma भूमध्यस्थलं धेनामि शिष्टिना प्रकृतितारं त्रिशौर्यं देहि प्रदेशपुस्तकम् ॐ तमेव माचति पिता तमेव बन्धुशिखा तमेव विद्याधरणं तमेव सर्वं मम देव देवा ॐ विश्वानि देव सवितर्दरतानि पराशमं यद्भद्रतन्नाशुव ॐ हिरण्यगर्भा समवर्तिताग्रे भूतस्य जाता पतिरेख्या सदा धारिकृतबुन्ध्यामते मकुष्मै देवाय हविषामि देवा व्यात्मदा बलदा यश्च विश्वे उपासते पश्यं यस्य देव यस्य छायामृतं यस्य मृत्युः कस्मै देवाय हविषामि देवम् ॐ यप्राणतनुषतो महित्वैकमृजागर्तो भावो या ईशस्य द्वैतचस्पतुष्पदा कस्मै देवाय हविषामि देवम् येन देवरुग्रापितविचदिरा येन स्वासवितं येन नाथ योऽन्तरिक्षे राजशो विमाना कस्मै देवाय हविषामि देवम् प्रजापतिर्देहितानन्ये विश्वाजातानि परिता भव यत्कामास्ते जहुमस्तन्न स्वयं श्यामततरोरहिना ॐ सन्नो बन्द्रजनिता सविताता धामानि वेदभुवनानि विश्व यत्र देवामृतमानुषान्ना शशिप्रिये धामन्नयन्ता मग्नेन सुततारास्मान् विश्वानि देववयुनानि विद्वान् यदस्मज्जौरान्मेनो भूष्यान्तेन मौक्तिं विधेम ओम नमो शंभवाय च नमो भवाय च नमः शंकराय च मस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च ओम शन्नो मित्रा शन्वरुणा शन्नो भरिको हरिमा शन्नो बृहस्पति शन्नो विष्णु विक्रमा नमो ब्रह्मे नमस्तवाय तुम तुच्छं ब्रह्माणि तुच्छं ब्रह्मादि स्वामी तमदिशामि सत्यं वदिशामि तन्ममौतु तद्वाक्तरामौतु औतु वामौतु वाक्तराम ओम शन्नदेवीरभिष्टया आपो भवन्तु पीतये शन्नो रविः शर्वन्तु नः ॐ सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु ॐ स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो बृहद्देवाश स्वस्ति न पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नष्टाश्रयो अरिष्टनेमि स्वस्ति न बृहस्पतिर्दधातु ॐ सहना भवतु सहना भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहि तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहि ॐ तेनातटेना भुजिन्ता ॐ यथा पिण्डे तथा ब्रह्माण्डे तथा पिण्डे ॐ पूर्णिवाहि कर्माणि विजय विषयतां समा यो त्वेति नानुतिथि अस्ति न कर्म लिखते न मे मस्तु मा सकृतमय तमसु मा ज्योतिर्गमय नित्यमा अमृतं गमय ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग्भवेत्। ॐ पूर्णमदा पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम जय शांति अंतरिक्षं शांति पृथ्वी शांति रापा शांति रोशनय शांति वनस्पति शांति विश्वे देवा शांति ब्रह्म शांति सर्वभूत शांति शांतिरेव शांति तम शांति। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम परमात्मा का कृपा बना जी। Thank you for joining. Hopefully your body is charged and you get the true meanings of Navratri as we went through all that it signifies at your body level, at your mind level, and eventually the good person that you can become. Om Shanti.